11th. And we've got some orders to pack. I'd hope to finish Ivy's March spreads today, but I'm gonna start off by just kind of unloading a few new charms, and then we'll get into it. Hey Caitlin, welcome here. I'm just starting up for the evening. Just unpacking a few charms. Why did I was doing this in rainbow order, but it's gotten mixed up. Hey Robin. I'm doing well, Caitlin. Yeah, it's been a pretty good week. Completely normal week, but I like most of my weeks, so we're good. How about you guys? How are you doing? And these always come in mixed packs, and I always just wish that I could choose more of certain colors, because like, what do you mean there's only like 3 light greens? Because those match so nicely with the journals. Well, some of them have just already been used. I'm sure there were more than 3 light greens, and some of the light pinks. There's not a lot of those left in this set either. Oh yeah, I have been doing a few afternoon lives lately. But yeah, I don't usually get quite as many people in the afternoon, but I do like that time slot for myself. I just have like such a hard time turning my brain off after doing anything like bullet journal work related, that when I do these evening lives, it just keeps me up for like hours and hours at night. So I prefer the afternoon time slot for that reason, but it definitely has its cons too. Hey you guys, I am just getting on. We're gonna pack some more orders today. I also got a bunch of new charms, and my ribbon crimps arrived. Yay. I actually got 2 different sizes. I got the same size as last time, and then some that are just like the tiniest bit bigger, like just a couple millimeters bigger. So I don't know which ones I'll end up liking, but hey Anahi. Come on now. Yes, they came. The ribbon crimps and some new charms. So we need to charm everyone's journals who placed an order earlier this week and just like chose their charms but didn't actually have them put on. Okay, I feel like these ribbon crimps should last me a while. 2.5 full compartments of ribbon crimps. Aw, thanks, Kimberly. Okay, let me show you. So I unpacked the ribbon crimps. Yay. More pom-poms. I also got a second set of flat, like needle nose type pliers, and one of these rings that you guys were talking about that like holds, well, I don't know how it works. Somebody might need to show me, but I'm pretty sure it's supposed to like hold the loop somehow in here, and then I can adjust it. I don't know, something like that. And then I do have some more charms that maybe I should wait until more people are here to show, but I'm just excited for them, so I'm going to show them already. Okay, I am not an animal person, you guys know, but how cute are these little paw print charms? They're just so delicate. I need to decide where to put all these. Maybe I'll put paw prints in this row or this shelf. And then related to the paw prints, little dogs. There's a few different like types. I'm guessing they're different breeds, but you guys know I don't know a single thing about dog breeds. Okay, yeah, so it looks like there's 5 different types, 2 of each. So those little guys are cute. I'll put those by the paw prints naturally. And I feel like I should move the cats into that row too, because it's only natural for the cats to be right beside them. Yeah, this little guy is cute, hey? I do know that that's the type that you're talking about. Hey, Jogaya. Just unboxing some new charms, and my ribbon crimps are here. My new flat needle nose pliers, whatever they're called. I'm just showing some new charms. I got a bunch of different dogs and some paw prints. And it was so hard for me to find cute like book charms. I was surprised. I feel like that would be pretty generic, but I did get a few different book charms. So I got these ones where it's like an actual book, blue, green, or pink. Let's put those up here. And then these ones, I know, right, Caitlin? I can't believe that just like a month ago I was still using a bowl for charms. And then these ones, I think is supposed to be like a sideways book because you can see like the page lines at the bottom here. And then just says I love books. So I got 2 types of book charms. And then the paw prints are so cute. I know. I almost wish that I liked pets just for the sake of little paw prints doodles, because like the people who are getting paw prints on their journal cover and also like the charms are just so cute. And then some new coffee charms. Just little coffee to go cups. I'm almost out of these gold ones, and the silver ones weren't very popular, but I could only find these in a mix set, so I decided not to re-get the same ones and just find some different ones instead. But yeah, those are the charms, and the agenda today is basically to pack up every single journal order that's still outstanding and get them sent off. So I have packed up all the ones of people who have been here on the lives to pack them up, but there have been some people who just haven't been here when I've been available. Oh yeah, this is Summer's bullet journal. I did a little cottage mushroom theme. Yeah, so the goal is just to pack up all of those orders. Hopefully most of the people can make it, but even if not, the show must go on. I need to mail a bunch of journals, and I would love to just tie up all of these loose ends. That's like the one downside to customizing everything while people are here, is that then if they can't show up for a while, I either have to delay their shipping or I need to, you know, pack it up without them just so that I can get a move on with shipping off the whole batch. So we're just going to do that. We're just going to pack up every journal order that we can. I know Summer probably won't be here. She's usually not on TikTok. So that's why I figured I'd start with hers. And if you are here waiting for an order to be packed, let me know, because that's exactly what we're doing tonight. All right, first new ribbon crimp. Seems good. And Paige and others, Paige and Jazz, actually, Jasmine, I think are the only 2 people whose journals I packed but didn't charm right away. If you see new charms now that you like instead of the charms that you originally chose, just let me know, because I haven't charmed your journals yet, so we can still do that. Hey, Charlene, I'm so glad you were able to make it. You ordered 2 journals, right? Am I thinking of the right order? Oh no, that was Helen. Charlene ordered one with, I'm not sure how to pronounce the name that you had on the front. Chossie. Was that you? Yes, my ribbon crimps got here yesterday, like during the live. So I couldn't actually use them yesterday on live, but they were on my porch when I finished my live yesterday. Hey, Jess. Oh, I should be using my other set of pliers. The thing is I don't even know where to start. I feel like my left hand is just so hopelessly uncoordinated. I don't even know how I'll use it, but I'll try. This is for summer. Chassis. Okay, cool. There we go. So summer's journal is done. All right, Charlene, then why don't we get going with your journal? Let me show you. I did the cover customization today. You asked for chassis with little art doodles down by the bow. And so I have a little like paint palette, paintbrush, and then your name down there. And let me pull up your actual order here, just so I can get things straight with if you ordered just a name page or name page and charms. Okay, all of the above. So for your charms, initially you requested a gold C with a lemon. Would you like to take a look at any other charms, or do you want to lock that in? No, same summer, Hooked by Kim. I know, she's gotten like three, well, one custom. And then, oh, that's cute. I had no idea that that was like a nickname for Charlene. Yes, you can see the dog charms. So we've got, for dog charms, we have these paw prints and then 5 different dogs. Let me just pull one of each out of here for you. There's the last one. All right, those are my new dog charms. So if you want one of these, feel free to just say, well, paw print or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or we can stick with your lemon. Yes, the dog charms are new, some book charms are new, and some coffee charms. Okay, how am I gonna even do this with my left hand? I know, the paw print one is so cute. Paw print and 2. And then do you want to ditch both the C and the lemon in favor of that combo? Yes, I love the new charms. This paw print is just so darling. I wish I could get like a bunch of different charms in that exact same style, like flowers or butterflies or something like that. I just love like the gold with the cutout look. Very pretty. Okay. I know, isn't he cute, Brittany? Okay, how do I do this now? Left hand. Don't fail me now. Oi. Nope. That's not how. Come on. Okay. Okay. Once I got my hand to cooperate, that worked very nicely. Does anyone else just feel completely useless with their left hand? Okay, is this what they were talking about, Prettyfuls? This thing? Because I got one of these under the impression that that's what it was. But again, I don't even know how to make my left hand use it. I know, right, you guys? Like my left arm is so jacked from like hauling around my big 1-year-old who still won't walk. And he's a big guy, but like useless muscle. Like I can't do a single thing with that arm. I know, as soon as I start using my left hand, it's like I'm just 3 years old again and have no idea what I'm doing. Oh, Prettyfuls, because I was trying to use it just to very simply hold this on the ribbon crimp or on the ring. And that was too much to ask of my left hand. There we go. Cute little puppy with the paw print. And then Charlene, let's do your name page. So you were thinking chassis in different colors or blue with art tools. I was gonna say art doodles and tools, and it just got all mixed together. I need to readjust my angle here a bit. Okay, so do you want to base the color palette around matching the journal? I just know you mentioned blue or other colors, so I could do your name in the blue that is pretty similar with this journal, and then kind of bring in a matching color palette of like soft other colors to make up the art supplies. Does that sound good? Or if you have other color preferences, just let me know. And while you let me know, I'm just gonna start chipping away at Charming Paige's journal. I did all of the gold foil customizations. That sounds good? Okay. I did those this afternoon, which was fun. And I just needed to add charms to Paige's and Jasmine's from the other day. And then those two are ready to go as well. Okay. There we go. Once I lock in the pliers, they're very helpful, but yeah. How is my left hand like too uncoordinated to just hold a pair of pliers in one place? Come on, baby. Ugh, there we go. You can tell by the way my wrist completely contorts that I'm really natural with my left hand. Okay. There we go. Turtle is on. Let's get the mushroom on. I am, Gina. I only had 2 orders actually that like ordered charms but didn't get to see them put on because of the ribbon crimp shortage. But I'm doing those. I've got a few other customs that need some loose ends to be tied up. Like we're working on Charlene's journal right now. Yeah. And then if there are any more orders placed tonight and you would like your order packed on live, I will absolutely do that for you. And if not, we will hop back into Ivy's journal and finish up her March spreads. We'll just see where the wind blows today. But yeah, I really like to get all of my shipping done on Fridays so that I don't have, you know, journals scattered around my whole office for the weekend and then it just gets delayed for you guys. So I just want to tie up every loose end that I have with journals that need to be sent out tomorrow, and then we can do that. There we go, Paige. Thanks again for your order, and I've got the markers and a white gel pen in there as well. All right, and for name page here, we're gonna do chassis in light blue and then have different art tools in kind of a matching palette. And sorry, I should have asked you too. Do you have a preference, Charlene, between like the stacked calligraphy or like on its side with, yeah, a little paintbrush, little palette, something like that? You can just say stacked or sideways if you have a preference. And Pretty Fulls. Do you know how to use one of these? I feel like the double pliers thing is working, but if this is even better, then I'll do it. Okay, I feel like sideways would work really well with that combination of name length and doodle type. Okay, yeah, I don't even know where to start with that. So let's do sideways then. Okay. I just can't really get the loop to stay in there. Like, I'm not sure what finger to put the ring on and how to get the loop to stay in one place before I've got it secured with the pliers, you know? But I can keep practicing, or I can just keep doing the double pliers method. It seems to be working better already. Oh no, Kylie, I just started like probably 20 minutes ago. You are not late, my friend. All right, let's get a brown in here for a palette of paint. I did get some book charms. Oh, thank you for the gifts, Nicole. I did get some book charms. Let me show them to you in just a sec. Yeah, for those of you who weren't here at the start, I got a few new charms. I also got my ribbon crimps. I got a second set of needle nose pliers. So the first, wait, did I have any in this drawer? For some reason I thought I put some in that drawer, but I didn't. Okay, so book charms. We've got these little books in green, blue, and pink, which ironically the journals that I have are green, blue, and pink. We've got a coffee cup like that. We've got a little I Love Books pendant. And then we also have 5 different dogs, 2 of each kind. Oh wow, I pulled out one of each right away. Lucky me. And these cute little, okay, let me put these back. These cute little paw prints as well, which Charlene did a dog and a paw print on hers. So this little guy found a home right away. Coffee and books. Stevie, that's exactly why I did it. I knew I could rope you in. Then we'll get a few other colors here for the little paint palette. I feel like this one could use a very thin black outline, mostly just for here because the colors are all a similar, like, you know, the color of the palette itself has a similar strength to it as the ones around it, so it kind of gets a little bit lost. So I'm just gonna do a very subtle, thin black outline. And then with that, I'll also add some sparkles. Charlene, do you have a preference if I make the sparkles go like on the word as well, or just do highlights on the word and keep the sparkles to themselves? So yeah, I would either do like black sparkles right by the word and then kind of overlap with white, or I would just do black sparkles around here and then just do the white highlighting on the letters that I often do. Ooh, my choice. Okay. I think I'll just do black sparkles and then white highlighting. That's typically my default. If the sparkles are like a central part of the theme, then I like to make them go across the writing, but if they're just kind of an extra, I keep them a little bit more discreet. All right, thank you so much for your order, Charlene. I will be sending that out tomorrow. Where did I put the blue that I used for her name? Oh, I put it back. Silly me. You're so welcome. Thank you so much for placing your order. Little dog charms and name page. And then I did her gold foil customization earlier today. Chassis with a little paint palette and paintbrush. All right. Next on the chopping block, let me see who I've got left for today. Okay, Jessie. Jessie's got the coloring TikTok account. If you're here, Jessie, let me know because I want to pack your journal for you. And I know I have another one. Where's Helen's order? There it is. Helen ordered 2. Helen or Jessie, if you guys are here, let me know and I will do your journals on live. I need to charm Jazzy's journal because she was here when I was out of ribbon crimps, so she picked her charms, but we couldn't put them on because I didn't have any crimps. So we'll do her charms now. And yeah, Helen and Jessie, if you are here, let me know. And if not, I'm probably gonna have to just do it without them because their orders have been sitting in my queue for almost a week and I have been wanting to do them, but also wanting to wait for them. But I would just like to get them mailed off out of my tiny little office and to their rightful homes, even if we can't do it in person, the customization. Let's see, what was the question here? How do I design? Wait, what did Lisa or Susie say? I'm lost. How do I design the gold foil? So I got, you know, like Cricut, there's another company called Caesar. They make a machine called the Juliet, which is their 12-inch cutter, very, very similar to a Cricut. And so I use Procreate to hand letter the person's name or do some doodles or whatever. And then I just export that from Procreate into my Caesar app and use the cutting machine to cut this like gold foil heat transfer vinyl and then use a heat press to press it on. That is my process and I'm very new to it. I'm still learning kind of the ins and outs. Yeah. Oh, why did I did Jessie ask for these on their own? I can't remember. Oh, right, you're getting Thriller Rex. That's what you're talking about. Yeah, you guys were telling me to read Verity, right? the Colleen Hoover. I don't think the audiobook version of Verity is on Libby. Unless it is and it just was... I might have had the only available books filter on, maybe. Like only books that are available now. I do that sometimes. If I... Oh, you're right. It would be easier if I rest my left hand. And it won't wobble as much. Verity's so good. Okay. Yeah. I need something that will be an audiobook because I don't sit down and do things with my hands other than bullet journaling. This takes up literally every ounce of free time. So if I could find something that I could listen to while I'm journaling, that would be like the only way that I'll get a book in these days. But maybe they do have it on Libby. Maybe it just wasn't available. Oh, there is one? Oh, multiple. Yeah, that's not my favorite. Not my thing. So thanks for the heads up. I may or may not proceed with that one. I know that I really loved... Has anyone read Lisa Gardner? She has a series. Oh, what's the detective's name? Or she's not really a detective. I think Frankie something. You are right, user 363. Frankie's pom-pom is in here. Or Jazzy's pom-pom is in here. That's why I knew that I needed 2 loops, because I put 2 loops in there with her stuff. Okay, let me backtrack on this. We're gonna move the J onto the butterfly one. Thank you for reminding me, because I knew that there was a reason why I thought she wanted 2 separate ribbon crimps, but I forgot about her pom-pom. Saved my life. Yes, Frankie Elkin. I read 3 of those. I think there was a 4th coming when I read the last one, but I haven't paid any attention. I really liked those. So I'm looking for something kind of the same vibe, like mystery-ish, but not like horror, because I want to be able to sleep at night. Not that I really sleep well anyways, but I don't need anything adding to that. Oh yes, ribbon crimp. That's what they're called, I think. That's what I found them as. But yeah, it took me a while to find them. I feel like it's not that obscure of a crafting supply, but it was just hard for me to learn the name of them. And then once I learned the name, I could easily find them. Come on. There we go. Okay. Thank you for reminding me about Jazzy's pom-pom. That looks more like it. And I did her gold foil today too. She just wanted her name. And now I know that Jessie was hoping to come today. Jessie, if you're here, let me know. And Helen, if you're here, let me know. Those are my 2 remaining outstanding orders. Oh, let me tuck Jasmine's. Thank you, carding with hers. I am going to move forward with Helen's. And then we'll save Jessie's in case she comes. I'll save hers for later in the evening, but I do kind of just need to move forward with something here if I want to get these all mailed out tomorrow. So Helen wanted, this bullet journal is only having 1 charm for the letter M, unless Helen comes here and wants another one, then we'll add one for her. And I'm thinking since she didn't specify what kind of M, I'll probably just go with a gold one because that's kind of standard. And then her other journal, she ordered 2. Her other journal does have a name page as well as a cover design, which I already did the cover design today. Oop. Charm. There is one of Helen's. And then we've got one more for Helen, this blue one over here. And for this one, the charms is going to be an A with a bow. And since she didn't specify again, I'm going to go with gold A, gold bow, because those are actually, what if we do white A? I feel like that's still generic enough for us to make the call on it. White A, gold bow. And then yes, Helen, if you're here and you would like to change anything, just let me know. It's not too late. Oh, what am I doing? I got other pliers for a reason. And then for the name page, azul and blue with pink bow doodles. I feel like the name azul, I'm trying to decide if I want to do it stacked or sideways. And I feel like maybe sideways. I feel like sometimes 4-letter names are a little bit on the short side to stack. You can do it, but it's just a little more natural to do the stacked when there's a few more letters to work with. Hey, Alex. How are you? So I think I might do a azul down the side, and then she wanted pink bow doodles. And this is my last one to pack right now. I do have Jessie's, which I want to show you guys the cover of Jessie's because it's just her name, but I'm just so happy with how it came out. She's got such a pretty name for stacked calligraphy. I think Jessie was going to try to make it tonight. I should actually check my Instagram messages and see if she said anything about that, but I think she's going to try to make it tonight, so I'm saving hers for a little bit later, but tonight is really like a tie up loose ends with orders kind of night. So if anyone has an order waiting, or if anyone would like to place an order, now would be a great time to do that. I can pack it up for you right away, personalize it here on live with your charms, your name page, whatever you order. And don't forget to use the code livestream if you do decide to place an order, because that will get you some money off your order. Okay, sideways, I agree. Let's do and then we're gonna do some pink bow doodles was the request. So I'm just gonna doodle like some little bows and sparkles in this pink Pentel Sign brush pen. I know, right, Blue Heart? It's awful. All right, got the pink doodles done. I'm gonna go in with a bit of white gel pen now. And sparkle up the letters a little bit. And yeah, will you guys let me know if Jess is here? Colored by Jessie. I think that's her username. It's something like that. I know it when I see it. She's got a coloring TikTok account. Let me know if Jess is here or if anyone else places an order and you'd like to pack it up tonight. Just let me know. Because I would love to do that. Oh, that's funny, Jess. I can't believe I don't find myself humming it. I feel like I just kind of drown it out when I'm trying to focus on this. There we go. So for the Azul name page, we have pink bows and sparkles in pink and white, and then a white A and a gold bow charm. And then Azul A, she specifically requested down by the bow. My default for gold foil designs, just so you guys know if you are interested in a journal, my default is to put them in the middle here and kind of stack whatever words you have. And then if you have a doodle, I'll just kind of place it wherever it fits. But if you specifically want it somewhere else, I'm totally fine to do that. I just didn't add every different, location option to my order form because there's already so many factors with like the personalization. Do you want charms? Do you want a name page? And then you guys trying to describe all of your requests in that one little personalization box. So I had to choose a default layout for the covers, but if you ever want something different, just make a request because I can just include it in your personalization box and I can put that somewhere else for you. All right, thank you, Helen, for your order. I know Helen's not here, but if you watch this back, Helen, thank you. I appreciate all of you guys ordering, even though I know it's a tough time to order from the States anyway. Those tariffs are making the prices just brutal. So I appreciate you guys supporting my little business anyways. Okay, I think that's it for orders, and then just Jessie, which... Give me 1 second to check my Instagram to see if Jessie messaged me. Because I know I was messaging her yesterday. And it sounded like she was gonna try to come today. Let me check. Instagram. And if not, we're gonna move back into oh, whoops, wrong button. If not, we're gonna move back into Ivy's journal and finish March. Okay, no, I haven't heard from Jessie. She asked when I'll go live tonight and what time, and I let her know. So hopefully she is able to come. But we'll see. So for March, oh, thank you, Neo's Nails. I started bullet journaling in 2020. I started doing the custom name pages a couple months ago. But this kind of stuff I've been doing since 2020. Yeah, I like the lemons and vines too. I am loving how this theme is turning out. It's almost identical to the mangoes theme that we did in Janelle's bullet journal that we just recently finished. But yeah, a little bit different, but very, very similar. Okay, so we were just working on the weekly spreads here. And I was just about to start writing in the dates. And then Shaylee, when I talked to her yesterday evening or this morning, I don't remember, she still hadn't had her baby. But, you know, if she's in the thick of it, she wouldn't tell me. So I am not sure. Okay, starting on the 2nd. Oh, right, and you guys were thinking I should divide these weekend boxes, hey? Instead of just doing weekend. I know I used to always combine the weekend in my custom journals, but I kind of agree. I think for hers, I'll divide it. And divide it right at 5.5 centimeters because the box is 11 centimeters tall. I can, Kaylee, but it's expensive. I am splitting the tariff fee with you guys, but it's still expensive for you. Like, I don't blame you if you choose not to order at this time because it's ridiculous. But yes, I do ship to the US. What you'll see on my Etsy shop as far as shipping goes is the full amount that you'll be charged. There won't be any surprise duties when you go pick up your package, which would otherwise be the option. You know, if you see anyone who's offering really cheap shipping, it's because you're going to get hit with duties when you go pick it up. But that's the full price that I'm charging you. I'm splitting the 15% tariff with you, and also part of the cost of using a special shipping partner. We're splitting that as well, which is just a pain, but 'tis the season that we're in. All right, let me do 02, 03, 04. Oh, just a page. That'd be nice. 6, 7. All right. New journal. Yes, we can do an overview. We're not very far. We're just in March and it starts in January. It's a full 2026 journal. Good night, Jess. Thank you so much for joining. Sorry, I keep adjusting my camera. It's just been so messed up since it got moved the other day and my back is getting sore from like leaning over to journal. I need to find a better position here. Okay, so January we did this little like space theme with space doodles on the letters and on the page. Calendar, memory spread, weekly spreads, and all the weekly spreads are the same. They've just got different little space doodles in the bottom corner. And then for February, we did this little Valentine's dessert theme. Memories. And then this is the weekly layout that we landed on for February. And then for March, we are doing a lemons theme. So this is the title page. It's a Dutch door. And then we did the calendar. We did the memory spread. This is the last page we finished last night, and then today we're working on the weeklies. Thank you so much. Working on your calligraphy for F's. Lowercase f's or uppercase? Because uppercase F's I just don't do. I just avoid them. Do you practice all your different... Oh, I just get enough practice just making the journals. I don't really practice them outside of that. Thanks, Joanna. Yeah, it's... Oh, whoops. Wrong end of the stamps. It's a very, very similar theme to what we did for Janelle's April theme with mangoes. So it's not entirely new, but it's new to Ivy, you know? When I used to do custom bullet journals, I did a lot of repeat themes. Like when people would give me freedom to choose the theme myself, I would almost always just do a repeat because they're still new to that person, you know? And if it's cute, I want to do it over and over again. Once I finally, you know, figure out a good doodle, I like to capitalize on that. Both, yeah. F, I like lowercase f's, but I simply avoid uppercase f's. If I ever have to do an uppercase F, I will either just do a lowercase one just because. So I'll either do that, or I'll do like a printed F, but make it look a little bit bouncier to fit with the rest of the word. Which, if you were here when I did Summer's journal, that's exactly what I did in February in Summer's journal. I just did like a printed capital F, but made it kind of bouncy-ish, and I can show you what I mean in just a sec. I'm just gonna finish stamping on all the days, and then I can do that. Oh, thank you, Jessie. You know, I don't think I have shipped to Puerto Rico. I think that's a first for me. I know I've shipped to Brazil, and I'm trying to think if I've shipped elsewhere in South America. Flow Life, they're A5 bullet journals, 192 pages. Yeah, 160 GSM dot grid paper. But A5 as far as dimensions goes. I'm just giving you all the stats. Catherine, like 2 names on the same name page. No problem, Flow Life. Yes, that would be possible. Totally. Yes, this is still March, Javaya. We've still got a lot of doodling to do yet in March. The weekly spreads always take longer than you think because you need to do all 4 or 5 of them in a row. A dedicated dog journal. Yeah. I know, with my new charms, I feel like I need a dog. Okay. There we have the days of the week. Now I was going to show you F in calligraphy. Oh, I should have asked you, what kind of marker are you using for learning Fs? And what type of calligraphy? Normal calligraphy or cheater calligraphy? And Jessie, Colored by Jess, if you're here, let me know. Because I want to pack your journal for you. Tombos and normal. Okay, perfect. So I'll just grab a tombow then. So for Fs, for capital F, I just, like I said, I avoid it. I either do a lowercase f or I will do like a printed F, but still use like the thick downstroke. And then I'll just start the rest of my word in calligraphy right after that. Like if I'm spelling February, I would just do that. So yeah, it was just thick downstroke, slight curve, and then two thin lines coming out the top. That's one way that I do a capital F. The other is I just do lowercase. And for lowercase, kind of have two different ways that I do it, just kind of depending what I'm feeling. One of them starts with kind of a swirl up like that, and then a thick downstroke, and then come back up to the middle, flick it out. So I'll sometimes make the top part the big part and the bottom loop smaller like that. Or sometimes I kind of ditch this little squiggle part. Small top loop, bigger bottom loop, and out. Something like that. But F is a tough one because you kind of have to conquer the whole letter in one stroke. You know, I always tell you to pick up your marker anytime you're changing momentum. And with F, you really don't change momentum until you hit this point. So it is a tough one to learn how to do. But that's how I do it. Either the top part larger, bottom part smaller, top part smaller, bottom part larger, but the only thick stroke you have is this downstroke, and everything else should be nice and thin with the tip of your brush pen. Does that help at all? Do you need me to slow it down anymore? Okay, and let me pull up our reference picture while you're... Yeah, it's definitely one of the trickier ones to get used to. But yeah, uppercase F, I don't think there's any cute way to do, so I just don't. All right, so our reference photo for the weekly layout was this one right here. And the theme for this month is March with Lemons. We've already introduced two different fonts, this small printed font and a bigger bouncy calligraphy like this. Let me think of what we could do here for doodles. Paige, are you here and available to start a poll for us? Because I think we'll do a poll to choose how we arrange the doodles, the calendar, the heading, all of that. Thanks, Kristen. Okay, do 4 options and 2 minutes because I need to kind of hash this out and figure out how I want to describe everything. Okay, so option 1 is going to be this small little calligraphy for March with the calendar underneath, lemons all around, and then this side will just have a notes box. That's option 1. Option 2 is to do a bigger stacked March right over here, calendar and lemons over here, big notes box over here. That was option 2. Options 3 is going to be March in big bouncy calligraphy going across the middle, calendar and lemons on one side, smaller note box, maybe with a couple lemons on the other side. That was option 3. And then option 4, let's say, is going to be stacked calligraphy March over here, notes box here, small calendar, lots of lemons all around the edge. And I don't remember all the options, so it's going to be hard for me to describe them again. Okay, option 1 was small. Okay, option 1 was this here. I remember. This lettering right over here with a little calendar underneath, lemon doodles all around, and then a notes box over here. Option 2 was stacked calligraphy March, little calendar and lemons, notes box over here. Option 3, oh yeah, bouncy calligraphy March across, small calendar and lemons, notes box over here. And then option 4 was stacked March, notes box here, small calendar with lemons. Vote is up in the top corner. Anything just in the comments won't be counted in the poll. You got to put it in the poll that's up in the top corner there. Looks like a little clipboard icon. Tap on that, give me your answer, and then TikTok will do all of the math for us. Otherwise, comments just get out of hand trying to count the total from everyone's different comments. Okay, option 2, which let me remind myself, option 2 was stacked March, small calendar, lemons, and a notes box on this side, right? Am I remembering correctly? Let me find the March calendar stamp. Yes, that was right. Okay. Oh, right. March is the same as February. That's always so nice, stamping those 2 months back to back, because they always have the same calendar layout that they need. Just obviously March uses all the days and February doesn't. All right. So I'm going to stamp my calendar. Actually, maybe I'll write March first. I'm just trying to decide if I want to try splitting March between 3 lines like I did on the cover, or keep it down to 2. Maybe I'll just do 2 on these pages because 3 might be a bit of a squish vertically. So let's do 2. Oh, whoops, I forgot to restart my music after last night's live, so it made it all the way to the end. It's only a 3-hour track, and I usually go live for like 2 to 2.5 hours, so then it inevitably runs out early into the next live if I forget to restart it all together. Welcome here, you guys. Thanks for joining. Helen, are you the Helen who ordered 2 journals from me? I'm sorry, I forget your last name. I am going to go in and add the kind of shadows, white gel pen, all of that. Yes, that is you. Okay, we just packed them up on live, but if you want any changes made, like changes to the charms or anything, I can easily still add charms. The name page for Azul is done. I'm sorry, I couldn't remember if that was you or not, and I just really wanted to get all of my customizations done today so that I can mail them all out tomorrow. Let me show you what we did. So for Azul A's journal. We did that for the customization, an A and a bow. If you want to change your A, let me know. I thought that a white one would be safe without you being here to say for sure. And then you requested Azul's name in blue with pink ribbons and bows around it. So that was the journal for Azul. And then let me show you the other one. Well, the other one was just one charm. So if you want to add a charm or anything to the other ribbon, just let me know. But that's what we've got for your 2 journals right now. Let me know if you want any changes made to that. Just need to fix some of these letters. Didn't show up very well. Or numbers, yikes. That one's good. All right. Yes, I do have a, oh, actually, white butterfly. I only have one more. And I always use it as a prop in my photo shoots. I'm gonna need to get, like when I'm taking pictures of the journals, I'll have to get another one of those. I need to just have a cart open all the time for bullet journal accessories, because what's the other thing I realized I needed today? I'm actually searching that. Butterfly charm. I just want to rebuy that set because I love them. Yes, I need to repurchase that. Oh yeah, and thank you cards. I'm running low on thank you cards. For my next batch of journals, I'm going to have like actual thank you cards that I designed. But for these one, I've just been buying them in bulk because I don't have any that I've done myself. Thank you, Catherine, for your order. I just saw an order come through. We can pack that up for you. Get everything personalized. Okay, Helen. Yeah, I'm sorry for doing that without you. I couldn't remember if that was your last name or if I was waiting for a Helen that I did not know. If I had known you were coming tonight, I would have just held off, but I'm glad you came anyways. And if you want to add another charm to the pink journal or anything like that, just let me know. Because that is no problem at all. It is nice, Kaylee. We were just talking about how my left hand is just so completely uncoordinated. It's like, it takes me a lot of work just to get my left hand to hold the pliers in the right spot. But once they're being held, I just got to lock in that grip and then we're good. But this poor left hand of mine has never known a day of work. Okay, there we go. That looks cute. I feel like the white butterfly is just the perfect complement to these light blue journals. Then for the blush journal, a turtle. Absolutely. Let me get that for you. Oh, Jessie, I did just see another order come through. I didn't see the name, but that was probably yours. Oh, my turtles are running out too. Well, let me see. I've got 2 turtles left. The butterfly might be enamel. It's a different material than any of my other... Actually, I don't think it's enamel. I think it might actually be some kind of like glass or something because it's a different texture than any of my other charms, which is what I love about it. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Left hand, don't let me down. Come on now. Yeah, kind of pearly. Yeah, I don't know. It's just a really pretty material. I don't think it would be real opal. Opal would be expensive, wouldn't it? My charms are... I just get them very budget friendly. Oh, this one had 2 ribbon crimps that were like spooning. Let me try that again. no, Jabaya. Yeah, it kills me. This is... Why is this so hard? All right, everyone take 5. Just kidding, I actually got it. But these 2 ribbon crimps are like stuck together. There we go. All right, starting from the top. So yeah, I am out of white butterflies, but I do still have light pink, dark pink, blue, and purple. So there's still options, just not white. Oh yes, Helen. I've got washi tape sticker books, washi tape, white gel pen. Or I got these new little paper clip things that I've been seeing that are cute. Let me show you. Those just came with all my order of charm stuff. Or there's these little paper clips, little book with a heart. Again, for my bookish girls. Got you some book charms and some book paper clips. White gel pen for Nicole. Oh boy, where did I put? There's Nicole's journal. Oh, Nicole, I forgot to charm yours. A white gel pen for you too, Helen. Okay, sounds good. Let's get Nicole's charms on there. And then, yes, I did see another order come in. We're still waiting on Jess also to personalize her order. Let's do Nicole's charms. Oh yes, Jessie, I see your order here. And Catherine. All right, Nicole. I know you have your Ladybug and N on the same one and then Bow on the other. Charlene. Yes, let's tuck that in with yours. Oh, Paige, I need to figure out a new system with freebies because I don't have like good bins for storing people's orders. And so letting you guys choose the freebies was like all fun and games when I would get like 5 journal orders at a time because I could easily keep track of, you know, which ones had which freebie. But now it's like, it's just a maze trying to navigate my little office space, setting aside everyone's journal with the right freebies and all of that. I need to figure out a good system. But yes, I like to keep offering the variety of freebies. It's just not really working well at the moment. So I gotta change something about something. But if you guys all want white gel pen, that makes it easy for me today. Okay. I guess I could do weekly. Yeah, because I just... I know, Misty Purple Yarn, but I need something that's like stackable because like nicely stackable. Because I'm not like swimming in orders all the time. Definitely not. But weeks like last week, you know, I was trying to juggle like 40 plus journals lying around in my office that I like, okay, I need to take pictures of this one and take a reel with this one. And oh, this one still needs gold foil. Oh, this one needs a freebie. You know, like it just, I need a good system. There we go. You know, like those carts in the cafeteria that you can like put trays on. I want something like that, but I don't know if they make that in bullet journal size compartments. Yeah, that's true, Fabiola. It's just, well, yeah, that would work if I was only offering one like weekly freebie or something. But when it's like everyone chooses their own freebie, I have to have like everyone's order in its own box so that I don't forget what freebie they have, you know, like so that I can put their freebie in with it right away. So that was the nice thing about name page freebies, is that it just, you know, made it easy because nobody had loose freebies lying around. But the name page freebies are just a lot of time added. So pros and cons. All right, thank you, Nicole. And we've got a white gel pen with your order as well. Okay, and then Jessie, your order just came through for a matcha colored journal. Let me get that for you. I'm just gonna tuck Ivy's out of the way because we've got Jessie's order and Catherine's order. Thank you guys so much for the orders. I really do appreciate it. This one's going to Puerto Rico. Pretty sure this is my first time shipping there, Jessie. Okay, so charms, E and J letters, and a pom-pom. Absolutely possible. Do you know what style you would like for your letters? I have, let me check if I have all of these in both E and J. Okay, yeah, so gold, white, hearts, pink, or black. Yes, I have all of those styles available in both E and J. I know, Paige, that would be the other option, is just to stop making the freebies like a pick your own thing and just kind of throw something in. Stackable, organized with pillow drawers. Puzzle sorter, oh cool. White bins that stack down together with handles and... Oh, interesting. Yes, Jessie, let me show you the hearts. So the hearts are kind of like little locket sort of looking charms. They don't open like a locket. That's just what they remind me of. Hey, Kelly. Thanks for joining. That's the heart charm. Okay, perfect. E and J. And then you were thinking a pom-pom. Do you know what color pom-pom you would like? Let me pull out my pom-pom drawer for you. I've got two greens. The light green matches the journal quite well, or you can choose other colors, of course. Yeah, Kaylee, and like when the pre-made journals come, I'm definitely gonna have to do something like that for my own sanity. Just like freebie with your order, and then I just throw something small in with every order. Okay, so how do you want to pair these? Do you care if I do, like, do you want E and J on the same ribbon? Actually, yeah, because pom-poms don't really pair well with other charms. Sorry, I shouldn't have even made that a question, because I cannot get pom-poms to pair well with other charms, because the other charm will just stick out very aggressively. Great, Jessie. All right, we've got the pom-pom on board. Now let's do it just takes me a second to get my left hand to like actually lock in and be in the right place. Oh gosh. More than a second, I guess. All right, well, I could hear that little loop roll across the floor, so we'll admit defeat with that one and then start a new one. This is my first evening with 2 sets of pliers, and it's lovely, but my left hand cannot be trusted. Oh boy, come on. Ah. Come on now. There we go. Made it work. Yeah, something like that would work, Helen. I know, and like part of me is like, oh, I should make my own like freebie sticker like every other journal person does. But then most of me is like, that's kind of boring compared to like getting a white gel pen or something. I don't know. I'm also not a huge sticker fan. I don't use stickers ever because it's just like a one-time thing, you know, like I'd rather give you guys a resource that you can continue to use over and over again, like some kind of little, yeah, white gel pen, black fine liner, a stamp of some sort, you know? All the things that I could like make myself would just be one-time use items. Okay, got your charms on. Okay, those are actually so cute paired together, the little hearts, J and E. All right, and then we are also doing a name page and a cover design for you. So, name page, baby crab with a blue bonnet. Ooh, okay. Baby crab in a blue bonnet. That is one of the more surprising requests I've gotten. Jessie, blue bonnet. Oh. Okay, so just like a blue colored bonnet, or is this a specific Texas thing that I am not in the loop for? And also what kind of blue? Is it like a, oh, flower. Okay, it is a good thing that I didn't just put a bonnet on your crab. That's why I said it was one of the more bizarre requests I've got. Okay, so you guys know I don't know flowers. I don't know dog breeds. I don't know these things. Let me look up blue bonnet on Pinterest. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Let me see here. Blue bonnet. I was wondering why you were doing it with no space. I was like, you know, you can just hit space in between. Oh, okay. So it looks almost like lavender. Hey, but blue instead of purple. You want the crab holding the blue bonnet? Is that what we're thinking? Let me just save some of these as reference photos for me. Well, cute state flower. I had no idea it existed. That's cute. Okay, let me go back into TikTok so I can see your comments. I think you should do a crab wearing a blue bonnet. Like a baby crab for my baby and a blue bonnet from... Okay. Oh, guys. I'm Canadian. I don't know Texas state flower. Okay, Helen thought the same thing. Okay, I'm so glad you guys clarified that before I started drawing a crab wearing a blue bonnet, because I would have just fully committed to the crab wearing a blue bonnet. Okay. So we're gonna do name Jessie, baby crab with a blue bonnet in whatever color you think looks best. Okay, so for the blue bonnet, I would probably use this color. Oh, Sherry, if you guys start giving unhinged requests, I might need to tap out. You guys know I have a short list of things that I'm able to draw, and thankfully, you guys usually keep it within that list. Okay, I would use that blue probably, and then for a crab, my default would be this sort of soft reddish orangish color. Does that sound good? And then if you want the crab holding the blue bonnet, do you want blue lettering for the name? A more purple blue. Thing is, I think that's my purplest blue. Oh, actually, hold up one sec. Oh no, that's just lighter. It's not purpler. I have a purple that leans blue, but those are my two blues that lean purple. Where is my purple that leans blue now? Oh, I put it in the blue compartment. I feel like that one's too purple though. But you're right, this blue, the lighter one, would be better than the darker one. Kind of periwinkle. Okay, well, I would call this periwinkle, right? But I think it's maybe a little bit too purple, at least compared to the pictures that I was looking at, but those weren't even pictures of the real flower. Those were just pictures of someone else drawing that flower. The first blue? Middle blue? It's kind of what I was thinking. And what do we think about the red? That's like my go-to crab red, but it is kind of bright. I could do more of a peachy colored crab. Any thoughts, Jessie, on the color combos here? Oh no. Okay. I feel like these 3 or 4 colors would be cute, but I know these don't look as crabbish. You like the first two? Second blue, first red, top two. Okay, so first red seems to be the winner. Top two blues. Okay, well, I'll use both because we want a little bit of like shadowy detailing on the flowers anyways. So let's do that then. The top red and okay, crab holding the blue bonnet flowers. So let me think here. If we're just doing one crab doodle holding the blue bonnet, okay, sorry, Jessie. Do you have a preference between stacked name or sideways? I would either do stacked and then have the crab maybe like over here and a couple extra blue bonnets sprinkled around, or sideways with the crab over here and maybe, I'm kind of leaning stacked. What do you guys think? The first? Okay. So I'm gonna start with the lighter blue and we'll kind of fade it into the slightly darker blue. I know it's not like a lot darker, but J, E, and you have SSIE. I've got a blue journal right here that I stacked with SSY. So I'm just in my head making sure that I don't spell it the same because that's what is in my brain right now because I just customized that journal. S, S, I, E. And this blue is actually running out of ink. I should be using the replacement. Then maybe I'll just do a little crab over here with like, yeah, some blue bonnet, like sprigs poking up elsewhere. That's not the color I wanted. Okay. Let me just do a little crab body. These little legs. Okay. And then I'm just gonna do the blue bonnet flowers. So what brought you to Puerto Rico, Jessie, from Texas? That's quite the jump. We'll do some extra little ones poking out as well. Yes, Deb D, I do ship from Canada. Oh, your husband. Wow. Cool. How are you liking it there so far? You said just a few months ago you moved? I do ship to the US, Amira. Shipping costs are butts, though. The humidity and mosquitoes, yeah, I believe it. So does like all of his family live out there? Majority. Oh no. I'm sorry. Yeah, that would definitely be the hardest part for me. Of moving to a whole different country, continent, everything would just be like family. I lived like far from my family in a different province for many years, but even that was brutal. Like I couldn't imagine being like a big flight away. Yeah, Jessie. I bet. Thanks, Fabiola. Glad you guys like it because I'm over here flying by the seat of my pants. Didn't even know blue bonnet was a flower. But I do like it. It's turning out cute. Alright, let's put some white gel on there. stripe on the leaves, and then some highlighting for the letters. Aw, thanks you guys. I'm glad you like it. You guys always boost my confidence. And then Jessie for the cover. Did you say for turn? Yeah. Okay. I don't see any specific requests for the cover in your little order notes. Do you have anything in mind for the cover design? I can just do your name, or I can do your name with something else. Oh, thanks you guys. You're very kind. Name and not sure. That's okay. Like, to be honest, I'm probably just going to do my name on my journal. I haven't even designed my new journal yet, but I think I'll just do name. I love the look of just name. Like, if you want to see kind of what yours would look like, if you wanted the stacked design, it would look very similar to this, which, I don't know, I think is nice and simplistic. It's already got the bow, so I'm totally team name, but I will gladly do something else too, if that's what you'd like. Okay, let's just do name. Oh, nice. Okay, and then, Jessie, I am handing out freebies tonight. Would you like a little book paper clip, some washi tape stickers? There's 50 kind of color coordinated stickers, or I've got rolls of washi tape. You can choose some of those, or a white gel pen. What would you like for your freebie tonight, Miss Jessie? And then Catherine, who placed an order earlier this evening. Catherine, are you here as well? Because if so, I'm not even going to bother pulling out Ivy's journal until we're done customizing yours. Or Jessie, the other Jessie, who ordered last week, whose journal we hadn't done yet. Catherine's here. Okay, gel pen. Absolutely. Thank you so much for your order, Jessie. I hope it makes it quickly to Puerto Rico. I know I've shipped to South America before without issues, but I just don't know the timing of it all. Okay, Catherine, let's do your journal. Catherine ordered a glacier blue journal, and we've got charm and name page coming up. So for the charms, let's see, pop print name page, Teddy. Okay, cool. I don't see any notes about your charms. Would you like to choose, just since you mentioned paw prints, I'll show you my paw print charms. I'm not sure if you were at the start when I showed them, but I got paw prints. I also got some dogs. You're so welcome, Jessie. Got 5 different dogs. Where's the other one? Come on now. There. Paw print, and anything else you want to pair it with? A letter, a bow, a dog, a pom-pom, anything like that? Dog number 2, sounds good. Equismart Massage, I remember your username. What, do I know your real name? Do I know you, like, have we talked before? Because I know that I know your username. But it's been a while, so I don't remember if I know your real life name. I know Maple Leaf is Helen. That one had me for a while. I was just calling her Maple Leaf over and over again. Equismart Massage. Yes, I definitely know your name. Hey, Elle. Thank you for joining. I know the little corgi guy is so cute. Melissa. Okay. I feel like we've chatted before. Oh, Dorito, don't even ask. I don't know dog breeds. I just learned on a different live that Dachshund can also be pronounced Dachshund. We were kind of split on that, but that was news to me. I don't know anything about dogs. Growing up, we would always have like blue heeler, border collie, things like that, but usually like mixed, you know, just from a farm down the road kind of deal. All right, there's your little paw print and puppy. No, Jessica, I don't want to say the breed again. Because, well, when we were first talking about this on live, I didn't say it out loud because I was like, I know I'm going to pronounce this wrong. But then you guys were saying it could be Dachshund, or Dachshund, which are just completely different. I don't know how that happened. You've only ever pronounced it Dachshund. See, and I've obviously never heard it pronounced in real life because I didn't even want to say it. Because I just knew I would get it wrong. There's your little puppy. And then for your name page, Catherine, paw print name page, Teddy and Cipher, blue or greens with the paw print. Okay, so let me just clarify this. You're wanting the name Catherine. You want a paw print and a teddy bear, like paw prints and a teddy bear, and then greens and blues. That's what you want? Just want to clarify all of that. I can tell it's German. I just didn't know anyone would say Dachshund. That blows my mind. Not that I thought my pronunciation was right either, but... Oh, the name is Teddy. Oh, that makes so much sense because I was like, I don't know what Cipher Blue is. That was going to be my next question is, what is Cipher Blue? Okay, so just Teddy Cipher or Teddy... I see. Oh, that makes so much more sense. Okay, Teddy and Cipher, blue or green. You got it, Catherine. Teddy and Cipher. So would you like... When you say blues and greens, I would default to a light blue that kind of matches the journal and then a light green that pairs well with that blue. Is that good with you, or do you want me to swatch some darker, brighter, like anything like that when it comes to blues and greens? Yeah, Deb D. I feel like we're all just faking it when we try pronouncing words like that. Oh, no worries, Catherine. I know it's so awkward giving like specific requests in a personalization box. That's why part of me feels like I just need to come up with like a list of 10 different, you know, options that you can choose for like name, page, cover, everything to simplify it. But then at the same time, I feel like half the fun is getting your requests and then seeing how we interpret them together. So I'm hesitant to do anything like that, but we'll see. Okay, and those blues and greens are, okay, perfect. So let's do Teddy. And Cipher. And Catherine for paw prints. Would you like me to stick with blue and green or maybe bring in like a light tan kind of brown? Okay, then let's bring in our little brown paw prints. Alex, we did do March. Were you here yesterday? Because yesterday we started March and then today we are just kind of finishing up the weekly spreads. Okay, here are my two options. Oh, why didn't I do a shadow on the end? Here are my two options for the paw print situation. We could do hollow, just like outlined paw prints that go across the page, smaller paw prints that go across the page, and everywhere that they cross over with the lettering, we do white gel pen instead. That's option one. Actually, Paul, would you want to do a page? Paige, would you want to do a poll? Or Alex, right, Alex is here now too. We can just do a 2-option poll for 1 minute. Okay, thank you, Paige. 2 options, 1 minute. Option 1 is to do small, just like outlined paw prints, crossing the page, and everywhere that they cross over the letters, it would be white gel pen on the letters. That's option 1. Option 2 is just to do 2 sets of 2 bigger paw prints fully colored in with brown. One set right here, bam, bam, and the other set up here, bam, bam, or something like that. Or maybe here and here. 2 sets fully colored in, bigger paw prints. That's option 2. Let me know what you think. And then with that option, instead of doing white gel pen like paw prints on the letters, we would just do the kind of highlights on the letters like I do all the time. Just little highlights like that. Let me know what you think. Option 1. I do like doing option 1. I just thought maybe we'd want to switch it up because I do that anytime someone asks me for paw prints. But that's just because it works and we like it. Okay, sorry, I just have like a million markers on my desk right now. Alrighty. Yeah, I do cat prints the exact same way. They're probably different, hey? Just kidding, I know that's... Cats would have a lot smaller paw part, but... Yep, just kind of have my brain template for paw prints, and that's what ends up coming out anytime someone asks for paw prints. Alright, and then... wherever the paw prints cross the letters, we're going to go over that with white gel pen. Nice, Debbie. Thank you, guys. All right, so for the, oh, that's right. We just did charm and name page. And would you like a freebie, Catherine? White gel pens, washi stickers, washi tape, little, what's it called? Book paper clip. I know, the dog charm is so cute. And I just love the pom-pom, or the paw print. Pom-pom. Stay with the gel pen. Yes, everyone's going gel pen tonight, and I don't blame you. That's a great tool to have in your toolbox. Thank you so much for your order again, Catherine. I appreciate all the support I get from you guys. All right, let me just close up Jesse's journal. I'm gonna do the gold foil for this tomorrow so that I can get that packed up for you, Jesse. Some kind of bin system going over here. Let's see. We'll do Jesse's in this one and put it over to this side so that I do the gold foil tomorrow. And we'll do Helen's in this one. Okay. Sorry. Cross charm. Yes, I can show you March. I don't think I have any other orders at the moment unless someone else placed an order. But Jesse, other Jesse, not the one that we just filled an order for. I do have one cross charm, Shaylee. This one. If you are interested. Thank you, Joanna. Yes, so other Jessie, color, oh, I was saying her username before, but now I can't remember it. She has a coloring account here on TikTok. If you are her and you're here, let me know because I would love to personalize your journal with you here. If not, I can personalize it without her. But I always just love waiting until people are actually able to be here live to do the personalization. February, we did Valentine's desserts, and her monthly pages that she requested are title, of course, brain dump over here, 2-page calendar with a little check-in for her to write down how she's doing that month, emotionally, mentally, whatever. 2-page memory spread for pasting in pictures and like junk journal type of stuff and writing about the month, and then different weekly layouts each week. Every weekly layout, though, she requested a notes box and a mini calendar, and then other than that, it's just doodles and the days of the week. February, and then we are currently in March, which is this little lemon Dutch door theme. And we were just working on her weekly spreads here. Next on the weekly spreads, I want to just do some branches for lemons. I was chatting with Ivy yesterday and she still had not had her baby, but I haven't heard from her today. Or I may have heard from her this morning, but I haven't heard from her recently today. Thanks, you guys. The calendar stamp is just a cheap little one. I got mine from Journal Say or Stationery Pal, one of those, but someone was saying they saw it on Temu for like $2, but it's just like every different calendar combination. You can choose the Monday start or Sunday start option. And then obviously for months that don't have 31 days, you just need to like wipe off or cover up the 31. That's it. They're really nothing fancy. Oh, right. I have an acrylic stamp block that I also got from Journal Say or Stationery Pal. You can get them in different sizes, and then you just stick the rubber stamp onto there. Oh, show it again so that this is what the one that I have looks like. Yeah, Stationery Pal, Journal Say, apparently Temu. You can find it Amazon probably. It's nothing particularly special. No problem, Mackenzie. Markers and pens. I use a variety. Probably the most common markers that you'll see me using are the Tombow dual tip brush pens, but I love the Crayola super tips, especially as like starter markers. And these are the Lyra Aqua Brush Duos, the one that I'm currently using. They're great too. Zig Brushables, Zebra Mildliner brush pens. I use a variety. But yeah, currently mostly Tombows. Okay. Done with the branches. Let's darken up our letters and draw some lemons. Forgot to darken these up, didn't I? Oh, thanks, guys. All right. I will make this a last call. If you would like a journal sent out to you this week, I'm going to be sending them out tomorrow. So if you would like it personalized, we'll do it on live right here and now. But I'm just kind of going to finish this month here, which we're getting very close to being done. And then I will be done with the live for tonight. So if that interests you at all, just don't forget to use the code livestream if you are interested in placing an order. And you can choose your charms, your cover design, your name page, whatever. We've got lots of personalization options for you, for yourself or for a custom gift. I need another green leaf down there. Good night, Debdi. Thank you so much for joining. Let me, I just need to highlight the current week. I think I'll use the very light yellow, actually, ones in between. Actually, let's do, okay, finish up this side of the page. Side from the white gel pen. Okay. Now, For the notes box, trying to decide if I should do the vine border with notes in this font. I think regardless, I'm going to do notes in this font. I'm just trying to decide if I should do notes with the vine border or just notes and then highlighted rows. What do you guys think? I'm guessing you guys think vine border, but I'm going to ask anyways. Vine, vine, okay. Why did I bother? Oh, some people think highlighted rows, but I'm seeing a lot more people say vine border, so we'll just do it. We'll just do it. I know, that's kind of why I was thinking highlighted rows, just because, yeah, there's a lot of green outline already on the page, but I think vines will look fine. Both options are good options. Oh, now people are team highlighted. You know what, Paige, why don't you throw a 1-minute poll in there? 2 options. Option 1 is vine. Option 2 is highlighted rows. The highlighted rows would just be, I would probably just use my light gray. I don't think I'd use a light yellow or anything. It looks lighter when it's in the bullet journal, but just like highlighting every other row like that. I haven't actually done that in her journal at all yet, but I really love doing that for lists and stuff. That's what I do in my own journal. Like 90% of the time I need to make a list. Right, we're going this way. So option 1 in the poll is to do a viney outline like this. Option 2 is to just highlight alternating rows with a very light gray. Those are the options. Okay, Alex and Paige can't vote because they're mods, but it sounds like they would both vote highlights if it's close. Let's see how close it is. Or sorry, did I say number 1? They would both vote highlights. Okay. It's the same light gray that I used for the shadows of this. Like, it's super light. What? Okay, I'm in shock. Option 2 won by a landslide. I mean, okay, not a landslide, but double almost. All right. Well, thanks you guys. That saves me a hand cramp. And that was my personal, you know, just with how busy this corner is, I feel like this makes this side still full, but not like competing busyness, you know? Still fills the space without making it more busy. I'm gonna add a few like dots and circles and stuff by the notes heading in the darker green, just like I did on the brain dump page. But that's it. Yes, exactly. Full but not busy. We are totally tracking, Paige. Oh yes, this is meant, this is someone else. This is Ivy's 12-month bullet journal that we're working on. So it's for all of 2026. So we started with January and we're into March, as you can see. I have not yet decided, actually. I realize I just gave you a last call for the week, but I have not yet decided if I'll be live tomorrow. Where's my darker green? Yeah, I just realized that. Yeah, so I may be on tomorrow to work on April, but I'm not totally sure yet. Yes, I can do a flip through before I go off. Remind me if I don't remember. I could do it undated Anahi. I've done that once and it's a little bit awkward just because like I always write the dates in. Otherwise I have to like leave a designated spot for you to do it, but then leave it empty. So it just looks a little bit awkward, but it's no extra work for me or anything. Paige, she chose a teddy bear and dinosaur theme and sent me pictures of 2 of her son's birthday cakes that theme is based on. So that's what we're working with, is a teddy bear and dinosaur prompt, and then we have some cake pictures to try to interpret as bullet journal themes. Yeah, I'm curious to see how that one will play out too, because I like doodling dinosaurs and I like doodling teddy bears, but to put them together and like choose a color palette and like composition that's gonna be flattering to them, I feel like that'll be the challenging part. But we'll make it happen. Oh, dinos. Yeah, those, I like doing dinos. But, oh, does someone want to tell Neo's Nails in the comments? Just tell her what, oh, you did, Gail. Way ahead of me. Of course, I'm the last one to read that comment. What? Silly me. Yes, outrageous aspect. This is, oh, assisting in a surgery. Okay, yes, head out, get some sleep. This is a custom order from Ivy. Yes, this is a plain white gel pen. It's a Languo brand gel pen. And it works like a dream compared to many of the other ones I've tried. All right, that is the completed weekly spreads. Oh, I'm getting such a knot in my shoulder from, I think it's just from the awkward position I sit in for drawing and having my camera looming over, but just need a good massage is all. Let's see. All right, I'm just refreshing my orders tab once here. All right, no more orders to pack up tonight. other than Jessie, who was not able to make it tonight, other Jessie. So I will either pack hers when I'm live, if I'm live tomorrow afternoon, or I'll just pack it on my own time tomorrow afternoon if I don't end up going live. I'm really not sure yet what I'm going to do. I need to assess priorities, things that I want to prioritize finishing before the end of the week. Yes, let me give you a flip through, Newfie girl. So this is Ivy's 2026 bullet journal. We're 3 months deep. We did January. We did this little pastel space sort of theme with fun like galaxy sort of lettering, little stars and stuff on the letters. And then for the weekly spreads, all of her weekly spreads need a notes box and a calendar and then some doodles, title, all of that. So that's what we've got here. For February, we did a Valentine's desserts theme, so donuts, lattes, cookies we included later, and her monthly spreads are a title page, a single page brain dump, a 2-page calendar with a check-in box, a 2-page memories spread for her to like paste in pictures and like memorabilia, like a junk journal, and also just reminisce on the month. And then for February, we did this weekly layout with all the same features: title, calendar, notes box, doodles. And then for March, we did this little lemon theme with the Dutch door. And that's what we just finished up today. So brain dump, title page, 2-page calendar with a check-in. Size of the Linguo is, it says Color Gel Pen Plus Linguo P600B. I'm going to guess that it's a 1mm nib. Sometimes listed as like, Jelly Roll calls that their size 10. I'm guessing it's the same thing, but I don't actually remember like when I placed my order if they had like a sizing guide or anything. Calendar, memories page, and then the weekly spreads that we just finished up. Thanks, you guys. And then yes, either tomorrow or next week, we're going to be starting on April. We're going to be doing a teddy bear / dino theme for her son's birthday month. Which pink or blue? Ooh, Helen, let me double check for you. So for the, in here, I want to say 5. Okay. What irritates me is these 2 blues from Tombow. One is 553, one is 533, and they're like the same color, but one is a little bit lighter. This is 533, but you would love 553 as well. And then the pink that I use is actually a Pentel Fude Touch brush sign pen from their 2020 collection, Pentel's 2020 collection. But it is a very, very similar color to Tombow 772. I use them together. Like if I want to do, you know, big calligraphy and also small calligraphy, I'll use them together. So those would be the markers I would recommend if you're looking to match them. Thank you guys. You all are very sweet. Where did I put Helen's white gel pen? Oh yeah, there. And for those of you who haven't been here long, let me show you, in case you are looking to place an order, you can also choose your cover customization. You can choose your name page, and you can also choose charms, which I've got a ton. I just got some new ones that I was showing today, but letters, colored pom-poms we all love. I now have some book charms, some coffee charms, and some dog-related charms. These little paw prints and dog types, those are all new. But as usual, I've got cats, I've got like butterflies, moths, ladybugs, bees, sea creatures and shells, flowers and bows, strawberries, lemons, mushrooms, leaves, all that kind of stuff. A big assortment. So if you are interested in a personalized journal for yourself or as a nice custom gift, you can use the code livestream in my shop to get a discount, and I will pack it up on live for you either tomorrow or Monday. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining the live. If you are interested at all to know when I plan on going live, I always just post that on Instagram. So you can follow me there. Yeah. Have a good night, you guys. In the coffee drawer. Oh, that was also a coffee cup. It's just like more of a 3D to-go cup sort of deal. Little like mock Starbucks logo on the side. Good night, you guys. You can order through the link in my bio. It will take you to my Etsy shop and you'll see 4 different colors. You just choose your color, choose your customizations from the personalization menu, and you can go on. It's gonna give you nightmares. You're funny. All right, thank you guys so much for joining and for the orders. As always, I truly appreciate your support and I hope to see you guys again in the next live.